Welcome to Credit's Debt Settlement Masterclass series. I'm Dave Hanrahan, CEO and co-founder of Kredit. At Kredit, we're building the infrastructure for modern debt resolution. Think of us as the clearinghouse that helps lenders and servicers work with debt settlement agencies in a smart, efficient way. We're excited to share this series, and we hope that it helps operators at lenders and servicers navigate counterparty relationships with confidence. The first step is understanding why it's so important to navigate debt settlement right now. And to do that, we need to understand the debt landscape in the US. Credit card balances are currently at $1.26 trillion, and medical debt adds another $220 billion to the total unsecured debt in the US. Charge-off rates are climbing too, from under 3% in 2023 to nearly 4.7% in Q1 of 2025. The reality is, millions of Americans are falling behind on their debt. So what happens when consumers hit a financial wall? Let's take a look at the 5 main paths for consumers in debt. Depending on the total amount of debt and number of accounts they have, some consumers might consider filing for bankruptcy to be their best option. Some consumers try to ignore and avoid their debt as long as possible, which isn't a sustainable option for most. Other consumers try to handle everything themselves, which means tracking balances, negotiating with collectors, and juggling payments without expert help. Others work with credit counseling agencies. These programs help consumers pay off their full balances, often with interest or fee reductions, but only with select creditors, and only if the consumer qualifies. And finally, some consumers enroll with a debt settlement agency. Debt settlement agencies aim to reduce the total owed through negotiated settlements. As with credit counseling agencies, not everyone qualifies. Plus, consumers who enroll pay fees to the debt settlement agencies for assistance with navigating their debt. The bottom line is that while consumers have options when they are in debt, deciding how to handle it is complicated, and for consumers under pressure, the decision isn't just financial, it's emotional. In the rest of Credit's Debt Settlement Masterclass, we'll unpack how debt settlement actually works, including who qualifies, how debts are negotiated, and what lenders and servicers should look for when it comes to debt settlement metrics. Please note, the information contained in this video is not intended as financial or legal advice. Thanks for joining us for this episode of Credit's Debt Settlement Masterclass. Subscribe and follow us on LinkedIn so you don't miss the rest of the series.